And hello, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. Welcome to another setting of Darkness in Dublin. This is the vampire venue where, well, the people here gathered. I say the people of Dublin were busy doing their everyday thing, going to school, going to work, and, maybe going to the market. They did what they do every day. They went to work, they met back at home. And then, as the sun left and the moon came, they settled that this is when another kind of people wake up, where in a way they start living again, if we can call it living. Their hearts don't beat, but the rest of their body works. Their eyes open, they can hear again. And a number, three of these people, of the children of the night, have decided to meet up again after a night that was quite eventful. Not all it was happy, but it ended on a better note than it looked like it would. And they decide to meet again once at Fleur Noir's well, big house. Ambroise is making his way there, probably on his bike. Still trying to calm down from what have happened last night, but he's a lot calmer than he was when it happened. He's mostly back to his usual calm and controlled self. And he'll ring the doorbell or knock at the door. Probably doorbell. A house that big probably has a doorbell.
He will be greeted at the door by Fleur, and she will smile to him and invite him in. Welcome back.
It is good to be back. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Better. And he'll do the kiss of the hand because she's primogen. He figures it's proper.
I'm very glad to hear that. And she'll shut the door behind him and motion for him to come in and make himself at home.
In that case, he will definitely see a very familiar redhead sitting on the couch, reading a book.
Right where we left you. A smile.
She looks up. She closes her book and she looks up and she gives Amboise a rather pleasant smile, and she'll stand and walk over to him. She's dressed rather comfortably, um, like she's made herself very much at home here. And she'll walk over to him. She's not wearing something like pajamas or anything like that, but she's wearing something probably like a dress, perhaps. But she'll walk over to Amboise and she'll put her hands on his shoulders and she'll do the European cheek kiss thing, and she'll just say, "It's so lovely to see you again. How are you?"
As I was telling Fleur, a lot better than last night.
I'm really glad to hear that. I take it you arrived safely. No incidents at all. Yes.
No, I was safe. Nothing happened.
Good. I'm so glad to hear that as well. Um, would you care for a drink?
Yes, why not? The same as last night.
And Charlotte will she'll look at Fleur and she walks into the kitchen.
Would you like some help, my dear?
Would you please?
Of course.
We'll be right back, Amboise. Make yourself comfortable. There's books, I think. I'm sure Fleur wouldn't mind if you pick something out to keep yourself entertained for a few moments.
And he'll nod, and he'll definitely look at the books.
So in the kitchen, what did he have to drink last night?
Red wine.
Just plain red wine.
Hmm. Hmm. She'll pull Fleur aside, and she'll just say, "Do you think it'll work, or do you want to do this a different way?"
She shakes her head. No. I honestly think this is the easiest.
Okay. And so, a few moments later, Charlotte will, just for the record, Charlotte does put several drops of her blood, enough to push it to the second step, into his glass, and she'll bring in several wine glasses, one for her, one for Fleur, and one for Amboise. And she'll hand Amboise his drink, and she'll clink her glass to his and watch him drink it.
He was going to smell it. Not sure if she can smell. Well, not sure how smelling blood in wine works.
I'm
Probably
not-
high diff. Probably super
It's
high
a-
diff if it works.
It's only a few drops, so it would be like diff 9.
Yeah, I talked to Evan about it earlier, and he said that it won't last for very long outside of the body. So, Amboise would definitely have to drink it rather soon. It's either that or he drinks it straight from Charlotte,
Okay.
which I don't know how we're gonna get him to do that again.
Right. Fleur's not interested in. I mean, she could probably just ask him to do it.
Perception, awareness, alertness. What would you guys say?
Alertness.
Alertness.
Perception, alertness, scent based.
That's not too much dice. Where is it? Diff 8, 9, 9. Okay. Nope.
Okay.
It takes us.
So Fleur will clink her glass with his as well, and Charlotte's, and we'll say to another or to a start to a more pleasant evening this evening than last evening. And she'll smile.
Absolutely, my dear. And Charlotte will, she'll drink her blood, and she'll watch Amboise drink his wine, every last drop of it.
He'll drink a sip, but yeah.
It's really all it takes.
What did you say?
I said that's really all it
Yeah.
takes.
Yeah.
Just a sip of the mixed blood. It only takes a drop, one drop a night to blood bond somebody. That's it.
Okay. So
It's the same when you feed ghouls. It only takes a drop.
Yeah. Okay. And Charlotte will ask Amboise, how is Primogen von Essen doing?
She is busy these nights.
I see. With what? Do you know?
Probably something her clan doesn't want revealed, otherwise she would have told me.
I see. Hmm. Well, she just smiles at Amboise and she takes another sip of her drink and she'll walk over to the piano and she's going to she doesn't put music up or on it or anything like that. But I need somebody to roll me eight. No, wait, 11 dice, please.
Okay, I'll roll it for you. Is there a diff?
I don't necessarily know diff. I guess diff 6 for playing piano.
Yeah.
4, do you have a specialty?
Not in piano, no.
4 successes.
Okay. So
Still very nice.
she begins to play, and the melody that she plays is very calming. It's very soothing. It's calming and soothing yet intense at the same time. It's something that feels, though I guess one could consider intimate in a way. Fleur might recognize this song as Charlotte has played it before. But yes, she'll play the piano, and after a while she'll play the piano and she will actually start to sing. I'm gonna burn a blood. I guess I started the evening with 5, and since this is a short scene with no combat, I don't really care about it. She's gonna activate awe, and not necessarily. I don't know what dice pool do I have to use for awe? Can you tell me?
I think it's charisma. I'm looking it up.
Charisma performance.
Oh, okay, so that's 8 dice.
Diff 7. From what I can see there.
Yeah, and each success is like dictates how many people.
Is it possible that you can limit it to the number of successes you can get? Like if you just want it to be a specific person.
Well, if you're targeting a person, most charisma performance, it's how many people are affected. I think you have to make eye contact. So if you're only making eye contact with one person, then it's only going to affect that person.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh well, no. Wait, no.
Out of character.
No, you don't.
No, that's
you don't.
dominate, where you
That's
have to have eye contact.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
It's just all affects those with lower willpower ratings first. The power stays in effect for the remainder of the scene or until the character chooses to drop it.
Okay. Yes, I know that. Out of character, I need to know does Charlotte have permission to use domain or to use disciplines in Fleur's domain?
Yes, as long as they're not for malicious intent.
Okay, this is not for malicious intent whatsoever. This is simply to kind of make herself more agreeable, I suppose, to Amboise, more so than she already is.
Right, because the second step is.
So, activating awe. I'm gonna burn the blood. I don't really care. 8 dice, please.
Do you have enchanting voice?
Yes, I do.
Would that work on presence?
Yeah.
Not for, I guess not for what she's doing because
She's not singing.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. She's not singing
yet.
2 successes. Wow, I'm not rolling that well.
Okay.
Well,
that
enough. Affects both people in the room.
Yeah.
That's enough. I am going to be singing. So it's going to be charisma performance. I have a specialty in singing, so the 10s are going to double. And I do have enchanting voice as
so it's
a merit.
4.
So
Okay.
So
Yeah.
difficulty 4 for how many successes I get. That's 8 dice. I don't think awe adds to the number of
No.
dice you get.
Yeah.
No, it's just that was just the roll to activate the power.
Okay. So it's 8 dice for the performance check.
Okay.
Difficulty 4.
Does that include your celerity?
Uh, celerity
You
for
always,
I'm not
you
playing
always.
piano.
Oh, you're singing, right?
I'm singing.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
okay. It's okay.
I'm still not completely awake.
You're fine.
Diff 4, you said.
Yes.
Yes. Enchanting voice.
8. Do you have a specialty?
Yes, I do. I have a specialty in singing.
So 9 successes.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So have either of you guys seen Phantom of the Opera?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah.
you know the song "Think of Me" that Christine sings.
Hmm.
That's what she's singing as she plays the piano. And she has a absolutely beautiful soprano voice. It is delectable. It is amazing. You probably haven't heard something this beautiful in quite some time.
I'm
And
not going to make any sort of rolls. I'm just going to say that Fleur absolutely gets lost because she probably always does every time she sings. And yeah, she is laser focused on Charlotte. Like,
um, mhm. And so with 9 successes, that is, I mean, she's gonna keep playing and keep singing. And hold on.
Yeah, and Omboise is definitely, well, maybe not to the point of Fleur. He's not to at all, but he does like opera, and this is 9 successes, and he is. Well, he thinks he's just one step blood down, but he's true.
yeah, he's finding
That's,
himself to be much more enamored this time.
yeah, and she to Amboise, I'm not actually sure what does the second step do. How does it affect him?
1 second, and I'll look it up.
Okay.
We'll play. Maybe. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Blood bonds. Second drink, the drinker's feelings grow strong enough to influence her behavior. Though she is by no means enslaved to the vampire, he is definitely an important figure in her life. She may act as she pleases, but may have to make a willpower roll to take actions directly harmful to the vampire. The vampire's influence is such that he can persuade or command her with little effort. Social rolls against the thrall are at -1 difficulty.
Okay. Cool. What does Amboise do? What is he? How does he react to what Charlotte is doing right now?
He is focused on her voice, and he seems to very much enjoy the singing.
Good. She will. She'll start to wind it down a little bit, and she will get up and she'll come sit down on the couch next to both of them.
You are quite the singer. I did not know.
Fleur smiles. Isn't she amazing?
Yes, I spent many years on the stages of Paris, and that is how my sire found me. I think he was rather enamored with my capabilities, with my voice, with how I am, with everything about me. I must say he has good taste.
Toreadors tend to have good taste for the arts.
They do. They do. Some of us are more patrons of the arts than we are those who create art. And he is the former, I fear. But he does have very good taste in art and those who create it.
I'm grateful that can both appreciate art and create it.
Oh, as am I. Actually, Charlotte will. She pulls out a drawing pad, and she it's Sammy was on the side table next to her, perhaps. And she'll flick it open, and she'll actually show Amboise and Fleur some drawings that she's been doing. She's been teaching herself how to draw. A lot of the models that she's been using are very Greco-Roman, um, because of the, I guess, Greco-Roman statues, perhaps, because of their body shapes, and she's teaching herself the physical form, it would seem. Because when you learn the physical form, you can learn expressions and everything else. She seems to have a really, really strong fascination with hands. You'll notice.
Of what? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Of hands. There are several drawings of hands, either gripping or making a motion, or just simply resting at someone's side. And she'll flip through it, and she'll actually hand it to Emoise if he wishes to look at any of the drawings that she's done.
Yeah, he'll watch. We'll see. Look at the drawings.
Okay. And they're not. They are certainly not on the level of Sketcher, but they are. She is improving. Her drawings, you would say. And there's not just necessarily physical form there in her drawings, but there's also geometrical drawings as well. Perhaps buildings. Maybe she's learning about architecture, something like that.
Fleur is barely paying attention to the drawings. Like she'll look over, but her focus is still very much on Charlotte.
And after a while, she does drop very gradually. She drops the awe. She doesn't like drop it very suddenly, like a dish falling onto the floor, but something more akin to sliding into a tub of warm water, very slowly, very gently. She doesn't bring it all crashing down at once. Yet for Amboise, the appeal of her doesn't seem to change for him.
Fleur will blink slowly as Charlotte drops the awe, coming back to herself a little bit, but still choosing to focus on Charlotte.
Charlotte will go back to her drink, and she'll lift it up to her lips, and she'll take a sip of it, and she'll look at Fleur directly in her eyes. And she gives her She gives her, in quotes, that look.
Mm. She'll smile.
She actually leans forward and kisses Fleur on the cheek, very softly.
As she leans into it and smiles, picking her own drink up.
So, Ambroise, was your drink to your satisfaction?
It was the same as last night, yes.
Oh, would
Very
you like
fine
another?
wine.
Would you like another?
Why not?
Okay. And Charlotte will actually get up, walk into the kitchen, and she will actually bring the bottle out, and set it on to the table. And if he wishes to finish the bottle, he can, I suppose, if it is okay with Fleur, he can drink to his heart's desire, as it were.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Fleur will actually get up and go over to the piano to take a turn playing.
Yes. This is one of my favorite points of nearly every evening.
When I go to the piano.
Of course.
Let's see. Dex performance. Sorry. Oh, wait, I have. 3 seconds. Right. Yeah, this is only Dex for piano. And then I'll roll a separate one for singing. Let's get more successes than we did yesterday, huh? No, only 2.
Nope.
I mean, it's still not bad. Like,
Yeah.
She's still, it's not quite as good as Charlotte this evening, which maybe she's still distracted by Charlotte, as she usually is.
Perhaps.
But she starts playing a very soft melody, and she will start singing along with it, which this is a much... Okay, 8 successes on singing. So her piano playing, that's not quite as good as Charlotte's, kind of is unnoticeable by her singing. And she's not singing a song that she's not singing anything that Ambroise would know. This is actually something that she's been working on. Charlotte would know it.
Is it the song?
No, it's not that
Okay.
song, but
Okay.
it's a different song that she's been working on. It's still very I would describe it as hauntingly beautiful and very nice to listen to. And the words flow freely as her hands move, her fingers move along the piano. And the song is about it seems to be about being separated from someone that you care very deeply about. Who knows who it might be about? I don't think Charlotte doesn't think that it's about her, but you don't know.
That'll actually kind of intrigue her a little bit. Hmm. And she'll raise an eyebrow at that, and like she's questioning who this song is about. Perhaps it's a conversation they can have in private at some point.
For sure.
But Charlotte will stand up and she'll walk over to Fleur and she'll whisper in her ear, "Should we invite him to stay the night?"
She'll give a nod,
Hmm.
not breaking her her flow on singing or playing. And once she finishes the song, she'll continue to play just essentially a freestyle type of playing on the piano, as she does quite frequently. I'll make another roll for changing up the song. 5, 6 successes this time. So I'm guessing that song was a warm up, like she, was warming herself up and her fingers, and now she's really in her groove and she's just playing this melody that is both soothing and intriguing, captivating all at once, like just very pleasing to listen to.
That was lovely, darling.
She smiles.
Oh, I just had an idea. Ambroise, would you like to stay the day here? I would hate for you to have to make that trip all the way back into Dublin.
We have plenty of room. All of the rooms are light-proof.
I'm sure they are. I don't think. But I do like the comfort of my own bed.
Of course, I would understand that completely. I was simply wishing to make the offer, with no offense to our hostess, of course.
She'll smile and shake her head. None taken, and she continues to play.
I've had an idea. How do the two of you feel about going out for the evening? What do you think?
Why
Fleur
not?
will take she will nod and she will end. She won't end her playing abruptly, but she'll kind of fade it out and then stop playing.
I did just come from the Elysium, and there was a very interesting figure there that I'm quite curious about. Shall we go?
Why not? Sure.
Why not? Fleur will laugh and look at Ambroise.
Ambroise just smirks.
Let me get my coat. And do you guys want to migrate over there?
Sure.
Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in a minute, maybe.
Okay. See you guys in a minute. Bye bye.
Right, bye.
Yep. End the scene.
Oh, he left already. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. We'll see you next time.
He has the button though.
Oh my.
It'll eventually end, but
Okay. Well.
Yeah, with him gone, it'll eventually end the broadcast. But
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys probably in a minute. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye.
Bye.